lead us into the savannah. What animals do you think we might spot in our savannah? So there's a keeper vehicle passing us on the left-hand side, looking after all the animals down in the savannah. Usually they have really big bales of hay at the back of their ute.
Oh. Oh, there are ostriches.
So we're going to pass a pair of male ostrich on our right hand side. Ostrich are the largest of the flightless birds. They are bigger than emus and cassowaries that we have in Australia. And these are the males. They have black feathers. The females have brownish grey feathers. There's a big pile of poo just on our right hand side. What animal do you think makes these big piles of poo? Now this part of our road is quite bumpy, so hold on tight again everyone. Bit of a bumpy section to go over. I wasn't lying.
Oh! Oh, what a buck. Oh, rhinos too.
So everyone, we will head down this steeper area of our trail. It leads us down into the lower savannah. So make sure that you're seated nice and safe. We'll go down this area nice and slow, but if you get scared, you can do what I do and close your eyes. Welcome everyone to the lower savannah. The savannah is an area of 30 hectares where many different species of animals live. So let's see who we'll meet today. Now on our left hand side through the trees, you might just spot a brown antelope, and they're called waterbuck. As in the name, the waterbuck are good swimmers. Sometimes they'll go into water to escape predators, and the fur around their neck is hollow, so it has a lot of buoyancy, acts a bit like a floating vest. We have 6 male giraffes at Werribee Zoo, all along our right-hand side at the moment. 3 older boys around 15 to 17 years in age, Jelani, Harold, and Ajali, or AJ, the taller boys, and the smaller boys around 3 to 4 years in age, Jesse, David, and YO. Did you figure out who does those massive piles of poo? We'll meet them soon in the savannah. One of the ostrich is just sneaking right in front of our bus, so we'll let him pass onto the left-hand side here. Now ostriches, they can run incredibly fast, up to 70 kilometers per hour to escape predators in a wild savannah. But when they're walking past our buses, they have not a care in the world. They'll walk really slow. Which is what we like to see. We don't want them to be scared of our vehicles. But sometimes it does block us a little bit. On the left-hand side, this is the giraffe night yards. That's where the keepers ask them to go in the night time to have a bit of a rest. And the keepers will put nice food in there, a bit of a snack before bedtime.
Rhino.
Now the antelopes on our left-hand side, they are the largest antelope species in the world. They are called eland. An eland can weigh up to a ton, 1,000 kilograms. But even though they're so big and heavy, if they wanted to, they would be able to jump on top of our safari bus. They can jump about 3 meters into the air from a standstill, which allows them to escape predators and avoid obstacles in the wild. And on the left, they're licking on a big yellow block. That's a salt block, which they really enjoy. On our right-hand side are the southern white rhinoceros. The 2 at the front that are sort of the same colour and a bit bigger are Cece and Lataba. They're senior females. They've been at Werribee Zoo for a very long time. Lataba has a pointing down horn. So Cece and Lataba are best friends. If one ever has to go to the vets for any reason, the other will go with them for comfort and support. And between Cece and Lataba is a new rhinoceros girl. Her name's Naya, and she came from Auckland Zoo in New Zealand. She's quite new to Werribee Zoo. She had 30 days of quarantine before she joined the rhinoceros herd in the savannah. And she's only been down here for about a week or 2 now. But Naya's getting along really well with the other rhinoceros ladies. So Cece and Lataba are just at the front, and Naya's following behind them. Naya's sort of a different colour than them, and that's just because she's been rolling in different mud. So rhinos roll in mud, and he acts like a sunscreen to protect their skin, a moisturiser, and also a insect repellent. A bit of a 3-in-1. You might recognise the antelopes ahead of the rhinoceros. We saw them in the arid zone at the start of our journey, named after the scimitar sword, scimitar horned oryx. We do have our 6 giraffe boys just on our left-hand side. And the zebras we have at Werribee Zoo are called plains zebra. They live in grassy African plains, and their stripes on their bodies are unique as our own fingerprints. When baby zebra are born, they follow their mum's bottom, and they recognise their mums by the stripes on their bottoms. Now zebras, their noses and mouth is the colour of their skin. So if we were to completely shave a zebra, they would be black in colour and very, very angry at us. 2 giraffe boys there are Jesse and Wayo, 2 of the younger boys.
Whoa.
Jesse's really easy to recognise because on the top of the giraffe's heads, they have these horn-like structures called ossicones. And Jesse is missing half of one of his ossicones, so he makes a J shape at the top of his head. That's David coming up to the feeding tree to join the other 2 young boys. And the 3 older boys all huddled together on the left-hand side there. Now folks, we are going to start heading up this hill away from Savannah. So give the animals a big wave. Hopefully you can visit them again soon. Sometimes when we're headed up this hill, we get blocked by a giraffe because they know if they stop our buses long enough, we have to call the keepers. And the keepers will bring nice, delicious, fresh food for them. Fresh browse. So they're very cheeky and clever in stopping our safari buses. And sometimes just as you think you've escaped the giraffe and they won't block your bus, they climb up this hill on the right-hand side that we're just going to pass here. Very sneaky.
Oh god, they do.
Everyone will head back through these really big gates, and now that you've seen the animals that live in the savannah, can you guess which animal species these gates were built so tall for? Some of us might guess it's for the giraffes or the rhinoceros. But if you guess the antelope that can jump 3 meters into the air, you would be correct. It's for the eland, to make sure that they can jump over, but they can't jump over and escape. On your right hand side is the bedrooms for the giraffes, and they have heated flooring in those bedrooms, so on a cold winter's night the keepers will turn on the heaters for them. Now I didn't tell you the big pile